Oh, it's wedding season, and we have wedding and event planner extraordinaire, Marian-Harwood. Harwood, no D. Talking about how to get this look, and this is Events by LMG, by the way, when you hire out, of course. Okay, so this look is really big right now with weddings.
Absolutely. Huge, huge, huge incorporation of modern elements like this lounge furniture with kind of rustic elements like the wood table and the kind of vintagey candle holders. Absolutely.
So how do people get this look, and does it cost a fortune?
Not always. It depends what you're looking for. Everything that's here is available for rental. So lounge furniture, table, all available locally from Alpine Event Rentals. And then China available from RSVP. So there are different options for seating. You can pick chairs in different colors as well, and benches are an option if you like that.
Yeah, you said the benches. I mean, you can do that, but if you're thinking, oh, I don't want a picnic bench, you easily could put the chairs in.
Absolutely. These are the Chiavari chairs, and then you can forgo the benches altogether and use the Chiavari chairs all the way around, so you get seating for 10.
What is out?
What is out?
Gone are the days of what?
Oh my gosh, super matchy bright. So like fuchsia and green color combos, things like that. We're using more ombre palettes now. So things that are more shades. If you see here, we've used a lot of shades of peaches, ivories, golds, rather than just two specific shades of two colors.
Now, if someone's trying to do this themselves, if they're trying to get the look by themselves, what is some advice you would give them as far as mixing like the, the rustic with the modern? Because that's not always easy to do.
Absolutely. No, it can be tough. I would definitely decide on your biggest pieces. So like lounge furniture, tables, those are the biggest pieces that are going to be visible the most at your event. And start there and decide what pieces you love and build from your base.
So it sounds like you can rent all of this. So maybe you want to rent a couple centerpieces and then you can kind of go around that way. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely start, like I said, though, with bigger pieces. Pick your table. If you're going to go with a wood table like we've done, we chose to pair it with the modern plates. So we use the square shape, which is very modern, against our rustic wood table.
And it makes it feel warm. What about flowers? What are the trends for flowers?
Are
those real?
Yes, everything is real.
Gorgeous.
The floral piece that we have here is from Orchid Dynasty, and they created what we're calling a monochromatic centerpiece, meaning that instead of having lots of different shades of floral, which was big in the past, brides and event design is moving towards just one shade in a lot of different types of florals.
All right, now let's talk about this because it's kind of unspoken, but Utah is known for sometimes going on the cheap in weddings. And let's just call it what it is.
Sure.
But if you were going to do one thing not to go cheap on, and you would suggest that they come to you, what would that be?
Your menu. Don't go cheap on the food, because nobody's going to remember at the end of the day, even though we're big in event design and we love it, nobody's going to remember, did they have those amazing wood tables? How much was their china? People want to go and have a great time and eat and have great drinks.
That is so interesting you say that, because you do remember the food, whether it was good or not. I'm
Absolutely.
thinking specifically of a wedding we went to recently and the food. All right, so the chevron that you have there.
So big.
That pattern is huge right now, but is this going to be something where, like 10 years from now, we're going to be like, oh, there's the emerald green?
Absolutely, probably,
Okay.
but for a lot of clients, it doesn't matter. It's what they love right now, and it's what they want to incorporate. I think the biggest key to trends is not going overboard. If you love that chevron print, maybe it's just a runner, maybe it's on your stationery, and it's not every single linen and every pillow in the lounge, and just use it in doses.
Now, you guys just took over the hardware building, which is an amazing place to have a wedding, and that's where that picture comes from. How far in advance are we still booking out events? Is that one of the first things you should secure?
I would definitely pick your venue first, but not just because they book out, but because sometimes your venue imposes different vendor restrictions on you. So you have to know where your venue is first, so you can decide if you're allowed to bring in an outside caterer and if they'll let you work with certain rental companies. So definitely venue first pick.
All right, and then when we go into summer, I do tend to think a little more of the brighter colors, and these are the more neutrals. Is this more something for fall, or is this for summer weddings too?
Absolutely doable, spring and summer. This would be really easy if you wanted to bring in a bright pop, like for summer. Any of these greens, these really natural bright greens in our floral, would be a killer pillow or linen for your napkin, any of that.
And I think what's really important too is do what you like.
Yes.
If you like something, have
Go
someone
with
help
it.
you really incorporate it, because
Absolutely.
ultimately it's your wedding.
It's your day.
You want to love it. And that's another thing. Don't read too much. They get on Pinterest and the blogs and they start reading about what's hot and what's not. Do what you love and just follow that instinct and go with it so that you love your big day.
All right, Mara, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. If people want more information about you, where do they go?
We are at eventsbylmg.com.
Eventsbylmg.com?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, thanks a lot. That does look gorgeous.
Yeah,
I just want to have dinner now. All right.